Welcome back, Mind Mazers. Let's get lost. This week we're watching Star Trek V, The Final Frontier.
Starring William Shatner, Leonard, Nimoy, DeForest Kelly in the title roles, coming back again for the 5th time. William Shatner is directing this bad boy, and when I say bad boy, it is bad. It's not a good movie. It's one of the worst Star Trek movies, considered to be one of the worst Star Trek movies. I like the movie still. I think it's still pretty good, but it is the weakest. It isn't the greatest, but I think it's better than maybe, I don't know, maybe it's faster paced. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. It's not better, it's just a quicker and has more action compared to the other ones, which were more of a slow burn. More so than, of course, the motion picture, which is like the slowest of all burns when it comes to movies.
And if you're wondering what happened to Star Trek IV, I'm a dum-dum. I accidentally deleted my footage.
So if you're a completist, he ruined it for all of you.
My OCD is going crazy that we didn't do it. I feel bad. I've already beat myself up enough about it.
It was our best reaction we've ever done.
Yeah, it was the best one. You missed it, and I deleted it.
We had guest star William Shatner and everything.
Yeah, he
crazy.
was on there, and Sulu was here. Well, I'm ready to get this movie started if you are.
Yes. Nimbus 3 in the neutral zone.
Neutral.
You know
just
what?
like
the
me.
neutral zone is that zone between Klingon space and the Federation space. We don't cross the neutral zone. It's a no-no, or it's war.
Okay. So you don't cross it, but are you allowed in it?
I think you're allowed in it. It's neutral.
Okay.
You just don't cross into the other section. I do like some of the visuals in this movie. I think this scene right here is what is going on,
This guy's got nice teeth. He's been to the dentist recently.
It's beautiful.
Oh, gun jammed.
I guess George Takei didn't want to do this movie. He didn't want to be directed by William Shatner. They have a feud.
Yeah, not on my watch.
Each man hides a secret pain. It must be exposed and reckoned with. Forced.
That's true. It's kind of deep.
As if a weight has been lifted from my heart.
The power is within all of us.
Join my quest.
What is it you seek?
What do you seek? What all men have sought since time began?
Whataburger.
We need a starship.
There are no starships on Nimbus 3.
Perhaps I have a way to bring one here. Have faith.
I knew it. He was a Vulcan. Yeah.
That's Lawrence Luckinbill. I guess he is the son of Lucille Ball, Desi Arnaz.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that was a fun synth.
This is the same score you heard from the first one, and it's the same score that you hear at the very beginning of The Next Generation, the intro. It's classic Star Trek.
Looks like Yosemite.
It is.
Yosemite. Jerry Goldsmith.
Yep, that's the guy who did the original score. Do you know the mountain he's climbing?
I don't.
It's called El Capitan. There's a pretty good movie on Disney Plus you can watch about the El Capitan. I think it's called Free Solo.
Yeah, man, those people are crazy.
That guy did it in 2.3 hours or something like that, and it takes people days to do it, and he did it without ropes. It's crazy. Originally, the opening of Kirk's El Capitan ascent would have been a galactic shot of the Milky Way zooming into the solar system and finally an aerial view of Yosemite. This was too expensive to film, but a similar tracking shot was done years later at the beginning of Star Trek First Contact during Picard's Borg assimilation flashback dream, which we'll see in a couple films.
Gotta have monkey toes for this kind of climbing.
Look at the wall change. See how it's now plasticky looking?
Definitely looks different.
It's a nice shot.
That was a nice shot. I don't know if he's in good enough shape or has ever been good enough shape to do that.
Well, he directed this movie, so I'm sure he's like, I climb mountains without rope.
1,200 points of interest in Yosemite, and you pick me.
Yeah, the rock is way too shiny.
Dr. McCoy is not in the best of moods.
God damn irresponsible.
No way is that green screen.
Nope, it's totally real. A little too close for comfort.
Perhaps.
That was a good jib shot.
Hi, Bones. Mind if we go to dinner?
I think this is probably the most comical of the original series people when it comes to the movies.
Are they playing pool on a water table? That's cool.
That woman dancing, she's a stunt performer, Linda Fetters. Howard, I guess she played the exotic dancer. She's only on screen for 53 seconds, and her makeup took like 6 or 7 hours to do.
Wow.
Gentlemen, I'm Caitlin Darr.
Hello.
Hi, Caitlin.
That's David Warner.
Yeah.
He was in Titanic. He was in Tron. He was the bad guy in Tron.
Paradise City, my dear.
Oh, it is Paradise City.
Where the grass is green and the girls are pretty.
I like her hair boner.
When do I get a horse? This guy helped a lot of people.
Right?
But it does have one unique treasure. It's the only place in the entire galaxy that has the three of you.
Oh, taking them hostage.
USS Enterprise. Shakedown.
USS Enterprise. Alert.
Red.
Red alert.
In the end of the last one, there was nothing wrong with the ship when they took it out. Now there's a shitload wrong with it. What did they do on that trip?
We have a priority 7 situation in the neutral zone.
Stand by, Starfleet.
7 out of what?
Right?
Out of like 10?
100?
Commander Sulu, come in, please.
I don't believe this. Commander Sulu here.
Looks like he's in a robe going to a spa.
Yeah, they really dress casual in the future.
We've been caught in a blizzard.
Sunny skies and 70 degrees.
The sun's come out. It's a miracle.
But no ordinary beans. These are from an old southern recipe handed down to me
Baked
by my
beans.
father.
Yep, they're Bush's beans. Secret family recipe, huh? Holds up a Bush can.
Hey, Spock, you care for a little snort?
Bourbon and beans and
You
A little
snort that?
snort. You ever snorted whiskey? I haven't.
Yep, once a day at least.
As you are so fond of pointing out, Doctor, I'm half human. Well, it certainly doesn't show. Thank you.
I knew I wouldn't die because the two of you were with me.
I do not understand.
I've always known I'll die alone.
Well,
If there's such a thing as comic relief, what is that called? Sad relief?
Just, I don't know, character development?
I'm preparing to toast a marshmallow. I'll be there.
A marshmallow?
Yeah, I don't know what that marshmallow is.
I believe we are required to engage in a ritual known as the sing-along.
Oh.
Please tell me that's going to happen.
Row your boat.
Row,
There you
row
go.
your boat. I love row. Do you know row?
I never knew anybody going, I love row your boat.
Life is but a dream.
If you please.
Oh, are they doing it in rounds too?
Yep.
Perfect.
Down the stream, merrily, merrily.
Row your boat, gent.
Song, you green-blooded Vulcan. You sing it. The words aren't important. Important is that you have a good time singing it. Oh, I am sorry, Doctor. We'll be having a good time. God, I liked him better before he died.
V'ger?
V'ger. Well, it's not V'ger. It's a Voyager, but it's not V'ger.
Nice hair, bro.
I love that score for the Klingons. I wish they kept it. Kim Cattrall auditioned for the role of the Klingon warrior Vexus. She's played by Spice Williams Crosby.
My communicator.
You forgot to take it with you.
R.I.P. She just passed away recently. She died at like 91. The Enterprise. When they did this shot, I'm wondering if they just like hung a model or projected that onto the window, or I don't know.
Interesting. Yeah, that looks like a Star Tour.
Yes, it does.
A little bit.
It favors, for sure.
Can you clear that up?
What does this shirt say?
Go climb
Go
a
climb.
rock, I think.
Bob?
I don't see TVs do that anymore.
Right?
Captain, I need Jim Kirk. Above all, however, get those hostages back safely.
You need me because I'm the best? Fine. Ugh. Wow, what a hubris piece of film.
Yeah, William Shatner did not, he didn't indulge in his character at all in this. You're only the best we've got.
Wow, they've really updated the controls.
It's more like what you would see in The Next Generation.
What do you hear?
We'll need all the power you can muster, mister.
Mister.
Worry, Captain. We'll beat those Klingon devils, even if I have to get out and push.
Get out and push.
What's the matter, Jim?
I miss my old Jim.
The greatest warrior in the galaxy.
Captain's log, stardate 84.
Good morning, Captain.
That's what the bridge prompter said in The Search for Spock when the Excelsior stopped. Callback.
Ford's military strategies were required.
Cord. What a name.
Time ago, we willingly surrendered ourselves.
I never liked how this video was filmed. It seems so blocked. Like, this is not how a hostage video would be filmed.
I would appreciate your immediate response.
I deeply regret this desperate act. To respond immediately.
What is it? You look like you've just seen a ghost.
Perhaps I have, Captain.
Are all Vulcans immortal?
They're not immortal. They just live a long ass time. Yeah, I mean, you can do that, but it's at some point, the body will die. I mean, it grows old and dies. There are Vulcan deaths all throughout Star Trek. Even Spock himself dies, but he dies in the Chris Pine universe.
Captain, we're receiving transmission from Paradise City.
Take me down to the paradise.
Klingon vessel now entering quadrant. Bird of prey. Estimating 1.9 hours.
We got plenty of time.
Damn.
Coordinates 8563.
That puts us pretty far away from Paradise City.
Where the grass is green and the girls are pretty.
You are in violation.
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 Your threats amuse me, Captain Chekhov. What consequences did you have in mind?
Spanking.
I estimate the journey to Paradise City at 1.2 hours.
We don't have 1.2 hours.
Horse neighs.
Wait a minute.
Just so happens to walk up on a place that has a crap load of horses.
She naked?
Is she naked? Oh. Oh.
See?
Oh, wow, yeah.
I mean, that's her.
Definitely skimpy. Oh, I see some cheek. Now kick sand in their face. Uh-oh, skettios.
I've always wanted to play to a captive audience.
Foiled again by my penis.
I was like, the sirens. I don't think guys would be that stupid. I know some of them would be, but all of them?
Seems it's probably a lonely planet.
Where are they going?
Fuck. Hold your horse, Captain. I'm scanning.
Hold your horse. I get it.
What a place.
Uh-oh.
Why did he have to have a reflector? Couldn't they just, like, have the actual light and shine it down?
Right? Oh, that's not a phaser set to stun at all.
Oh, Kirk did the old push to the nose, like, palmed him.
Huh? Sleepy time.
Roger, coming in.
She's stressed.
Not the neon.
Grr.
Ah, grr. That'd be the best way to go.
I don't know if that's the best way to go. I'd like it to not be a cat lady. It almost sounded like, wow, I feel good.
Bobcat. And cats don't like water.
She did. I mean, how'd she die so quick? It was just water.
I know, right? He just tossed her into water.
No one's going to take her out of the water? Just going to let her die there and drown?
Your weapons.
Wait a minute, we came here to save you.
Well done, my friends.
Yay!
Huzzah!
We did it.
Quasi 2.
What up, bitch?
Anything to say to me?
You are under arrest for 17 violations of the Neutral Zone Treaty.
To get your hands on my ship.
I didn't have focus on that.
But I thought Captain Chekhov.
Oh.
I see.
That's the one thing I never understood about Star Trek. You're the captain. Don't you send, like, people below you down to do this stuff?
Not Kirk. Captain's supposed to go down with the ship.
Yeah, with the ship. Out to the planet. Kelly
Kelly cams. I think that's an actual piece of film equipment, a Kelly cam.
I guess towards the end of this theatrical run of this movie, they were pairing this with Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade for a double feature.
Raise shields.
Raise those shields.
Let me do something.
Very well. Do what you must.
Okay.
There's gotta be a phaser up there.
Right?
Enterprise.
This is Kirk.
Should have never said your name, damn it.
Stand by to execute emergency landing plan B.
What's that?
Don't have a clue.
B, as in barricade.
What are you doing?
Oh.
And fly her in manually.
How often have you done this?
Actually, it's my first attempt.
Nice.
Hello.
Scotty, on my mark. Open bay doors.
Woohoo!
Now this is Star Tours. Haha, cool emergency net.
Warp speed now.
No!
Woohoo!
He's good. Really good.
Too good for me.
Galileo, Galileo!
Big old row. Looks like a net you would climb at like Discovery Zone or...
Yeah, some kid zone. Good childhood memories. Nope.
Ah, crap. Where's my chance?
At once.
Okay, you win. Looks like a very rudimentary gun.
Whoa! Did you see that? He had a wire on his side when he came back around.
So Vulcans are like much stronger, right?
Oh yeah, very much stronger than a human.
Uh-oh. Who dis?
Cybok,
Yeah?
must surrender.
No.
You must kill me.
That would just end the movie.
Move.
Give us a moment alone.
Alright, 1 moment. That's all you get. Can't get you 2 moments.
I do not expect you to forgive me.
Forgive you? I'll knock you on your goddamn ass.
Woo! That language.
Yep.
Cybok also is a son of Sarek.
You mean he's your brother? Cybok couldn't possibly be your brother because I happen to know for a fact you don't have a brother.
Technically, you are correct. I do not have a brother.
Hey, you see? See?
I have a half-brother. Let me get this straight.
Punish him for what he's done. Why don't you throw him in the brig? We've got bigger problems to deal with. Like how the hell to get out of here?
Aren't they in the brig?
They are in the brig.
So how could you throw someone in the brig when you're in it?
Maybe have a brig within a brig.
Brigception.
Each of us hides a secret pain.
Got a horrible toupee.
That's not great.
I never noticed it when I was younger. I was like, he has hair. And then I got older, I'm like, that's a bad toupee. Ah, bars.
Aha. I could do pull-ups.
Well, he climbs a mountain. I can't see why he couldn't do a pull-up. Unwise.
Unwise.
Whoops.
Following new course, warp 7.
Warp 7.
6.7 hours present speed.
6.7 hours. I still have the code.
Brave crew of the Starship Enterprise.
Not to stop walking.
Well, I was going through this door, but now I forgot where I was going.
I can't listen and walk at the same time.
My Vulcan ancestors ruled by their emotions. They felt with their hearts.
These light bulbs are keeping me in.
Right?
They believed in a place in which these questions of existence would be answered. A fantasy concocted by pagans to undertake the greatest adventure of all time.
What's that?
The discovery of Shakari,
Shakira.
Shakira. They have to go back in time and rescue Shakira.
which lies beyond the Great Barrier.
Tapping.
Hello.
Hey, stand back.
I think they were standing right next to it.
a jailbreak when you see one.
Put us in the forward observation room.
The only trouble
It
is...
seems kind of random to have a pipe going back down the middle of the hallway.
Right.
Oh, another one. Like, you couldn't have put that
Maybe this is
underneath the floor?
Like, yeah, maybe this is back behind the scenes.
Like the bowels of the ship. Look at that pipe, just randomly in the center of the hallway.
I know this ship like the back of my hand.
Doink. Wow. Oh, that's a cool shot.
It's gotta be a mirror.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, what was the budget for this movie?
I don't know, it's probably 30, 40 million. 33 million.
Wow.
I just guessed.
Yeah, that's a good guess.
Deck 13! You're supposed to skip that.
He's flying again. Where does he get these boots?
You go ahead. I'll wait for the next car.
We're not splitting up.
Come on. So silly.
Fire the rockets!
Do it.
Oh, watch how high they go.
Please come back down!
35,
35,
52,
64.
52, 78, 78 again. So evidently the Enterprise is 78 stories tall. That's not feasible. Look at the ship on the outside compared to a human being. It's like, yeah, it's bullshit.
I'm not seeing it.
Roger, Starfleet.
Bactine.
Cybok has simply put us in touch with feelings that we've always been afraid to express.
What are you talking about?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is just out of left field. It's like, what?
You could wait till I'm a wee bit stronger.
I have to control the minds of my crew.
I don't control minds. I free them. By making you face your pain and draw strength from it. Once that's done, fear cannot stop you.
Tell me more, Daddy.
Your pain is the deepest of all.
Ooh. No.
Oh my God, don't do this to me.
Oh my God.
How can I watch him suffer like this? You're a doctor.
I like how he just comes in for his little bits and walks this way and walks that way.
Yeah, there's some things in this movie that are just unnatural. Like what you were just talking about, or the hostage video. It's like, why are you choreographing a hostage video?
And that's the end.
Pulled the plug, or pushed the button.
This pain has poisoned your soul for a long time.
It's actually some pretty deep stuff.
Oh yeah, I mean, these scenes work, I think, but it's just the weird goofiness in some of the other stuff. It's like,
Yeah.
you know.
Kind of detracts from the overall point.
I hide no pain.
Yeah, you do.
I know you better than that.
Do you? We haven't seen each other in a long time.
What is this?
I believe we are witnessing my birth.
Plus, this power of whatever the hell they're seeing, it's like, it's never explained. How does he do this, you know? And how's everybody is able to see it, you know?
Everybody else can see it.
Yeah. Just makes no sense logically in the story itself.
Wow, that's a big newborn covered in raspberry jelly.
It's a 16-pounder. I'm gonna mount that on the wall.
So human.
Uh-oh.
Disappointment.
What have you done to my friends?
I've done nothing. This is who they are. Didn't you know that?
Now let's get to Shatner's pain.
Wave of a magic wand. They're the things we carry with us, the things that make us who we are.
Hmm?
We lose them, we lose ourselves.
Keep the pain buried deep inside.
I kind of agree.
The Great Barrier.
Saved by the bridge call.
I cannot go with you.
Mm-hmm.
See?
Look on Shatner's face, yeah.
He's my brother, yo.
Your vision.
Given to me by God. He waits for us on the other side.
You are mad.
You are mad. That
I
was like
saw
one
that.
word.
We'll see.
What is at the center of the Milky Way galaxy? Because that's where they're going. They say it's a black hole. I'm not sure what it is at the center of the Milky Way galaxy. I don't think anybody does, really.
Mr. Sulu, full ahead.
Okay.
Full ahead. Graphics.
That'd be great if he was like, oh, a pirate's life is a life for
Steering
me.
the ship with it. It'd be cool if he could like take control of the whole ship by that one area. Just like, I got this. Whoa.
Trippy.
He's happy.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, we haven't seen much of David Warner.
Right.
It's a good thing he shows up in the sequel. In a completely different role.
Are we dreaming?
If we are, then life is a dream.
Will it go where no man has gone before? And then they updated it, and now it's where no one has gone before.
Instruments back online.
Oh, thank God.
There is a power source emanating from the planet, like nothing I have ever seen.
It's always like that. Always gotta up the ante. It's like, you said that like every movie.
It's unlike anything I've ever seen. Okay, you were right.
What makes you think I won't turn us around?
Because you too must know.
Yeah, I guess so. Or the movie ends here.
Cybok, Spock, Dr. McCoy, come with me.
Cybok, Spock, and Dr. McCoy.
Don't just stand there. God's a busy man.
Is he a man or a woman? Or is it just a thing?
It's a non-binary creature.
It's a big ball of light. It's a burning bush. Whatever you want it to be. It's crazy how much I know these scores. I listen to them all the time. Not much the Star Trek scores. I mean, when I do, it's usually part Wrath of Khan and Search for Spock when I listen to the Star Trek score. But I do like this one. Jared Goldsmith did it, and he always does good stuff.
Of the craft.
Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Purple desert.
Ain't no way it's on Earth. Why they just like put a filter. This place is different. It's purple. Phasers.
You won't need that here.
Come on, man. Just for safety. Just in case we're going to run into anything. You ready? Copernicus.
Easy there, Copernicus. Well, good thing it's breathable atmosphere.
Seems okay. Amazing.
Amazing.
Looks just like Arizona.
Just as I knew it would be.
That woman right there, that's William Shatner's daughter, Melanie Shatner. I like this little transition of music.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, like... These guys are 60. Don't let them fall. They probably got stunt doubles for this. You don't even see their faces.
For the
yeah,
feet?
just like run down a hill.
Yeah.
And Captain Kirk's like, no, I'll break a hip or something. All right, what now?
What now?
We have traveled far!
This is Kirk.
There's nothing here. Pack it up. Go home. They all just look at each other.
I mean, it's a big planet. You sure you're landing in the right spot?
Right? Perhaps I spoke too soon.
Oh, no.
Oh, and it's nighttime. Wow.
So this is how Stonehenge formed. Hello?
Hey! V'ger, you have become a planet.
Smoke.
Ooh. Jump in.
Woohoo!
Brave souls.
Ooh.
Is this the voice of God?
One voice, many faces.
Ah!
They're all human.
Right?
Does this better suit your expectations?
The guy behind the curtains.
Just a bald little man, 2 foot tall. Hey, you're not God.
To reach me could not have been an easy one.
It was not. The barrier stood between us, but we breached it.
I don't think it was that hard. They just went in one direction and just kept going until they made it. It
Right.
wasn't like a treacherous journey other than that cloud.
This starship, could it carry my wisdom beyond the barrier? A ship.
It will be your chariot!
Excuse me. What does God need with a starship?
Good question.
Who am I?
Who are
Don't you know? Aren't you God?
Then here is the proof, you see.
Ah! Owie.
What does God need with a starship?
Uh-oh.
Oh.
The god of Shakari would not do this.
A vision you created.
Uh-oh. I like how his chest is still smoking. It's him. I'm sorry, guys.
What have I done? Kirk Enterprise, listen carefully.
Couldn't help but notice your pain.
My pain. Cybot's gone.
My fingies.
Cybot!
Oh, he speaks whale.
We needed you in the last movie. Yeah, Jerry Goldsmith, he always uses like the same sort of tune. This tune right here. Ba, 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 na, ba, 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 ba. You hear this in a lot of his movies when he's getting ready to build tension. So he uses the same sort of rhythms.
These are inoperative.
Ruh-roh.
What was that?
Guys, do you feel that?
Please tell me the transporter is working.
Kind of.
She's got partial power, sir. I might be able to take 2 of you.
Beam up Spock and Dr. McCoy. Now.
Now, just up the captain. Right.
Whoops.
Uh-oh. Not now. Lightning
Thank God he
eyes.
climbed that mountain earlier.
Whale.
You.
Uh-oh. Ow, my lightning eyes.
Killed God. I like how Klingons are basically like 80s hair metal band.
They'd make a great hair metal band.
My junior officer has something he wants to say to you.
Sorry.
I apologize.
I apologize.
Thanks. That makes things better, I guess. Why did he aim at you?
I'm super confused.
He got him to call the Klingons for help.
Oh.
Thought I was going to die.
Not possible. You were never alone.
Aw.
Please, Captain. Not in front of the Klingons.
And that's the boyfriend.
Is God really out there?
Maybe he's not out there, Bones.
Maybe he's in here.
Maybe he's right here. Human heart.
This is just a human heart, not the Klingon heart or the Vulcan heart, the human heart. All right.
Just
Yep,
the
screw
human
the
heart.
rest of them.
You got half of it, Spock.
Thank God for that.
I lost a brother once. I was lucky I got him back.
What you mean?
Spock, he died.
Just gonna sit there and pluck that thing? Or are you gonna...
You mother plucker.
Just son of a snitch.
Life is but a dream.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, merrily,
Row,
merrily,
row,
merrily,
row
life
your
is
boat
but a dream.
gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently.
So what'd you think of Star Trek V, The Final Frontier? You liked it, huh? Was it... No? you didn't like it?
Definitely not my favorite.
It's
definitely not.
It's the weakest. That's why I forewarned you. You know, I didn't want to give you high expectations on this one. It has entertaining moments. There's some things that I like about it, but of course,
we definitely
saw the issues with the movie as it progressed, with like the goofiness of Scotty and him banging his head, or him in the boots with Spock and them with the turbo shaft, and that was kind of like whatever.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of elements where I'm like, okay.
But the good scenes, I like the very first scene where I thought that was a very good opening for the movie, with Cybok basically showing up and showing that guy like he doesn't have the pain, and he kind of opened up his mind to it. I like that scene. I like the Cybok scenes where he's basically talking and getting deep with Kirk and Spock and McCoy. I like that. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
But they don't ever go into the reasoning why he has this power, or other than he's open to emotions and that's where he's getting his information. But how is he able to open up other people's minds to see what's going on?
And why was he given the vision of going to this other planet where God was?
And it was just like, it would have been cool to like have something where something was talking to him from the center of the galaxy. Like at least set up the fact that something was talking to him and he was trying to get there. But they didn't do that. But there was a lot that they have a lot of good ideas, but there was just no setup.
Yeah, they definitely could have done a little bit more to build upon the elements of the story to make it that much more interesting. But there's a lot left to be desired in the actual storyline that they produced.
But I like what they did with Spock, because Spock, he came back in the fourth one, and his mind's not completely right like how it was in parts 1 and 2. You can tell he's like a different character. He's more reserved. He's not as friendly as he was in the first 2, but there was like banter. There was like friendly banter between him and Kirk and Dr. McCoy. And I think you kind of get more into what Spock is in the next one, what he was, being how he used to be. But Spock is Spock, but I'm just saying like his relationships with everyone are just more solid. All right, so you would say this is probably your least favorite Star Trek movie that we've watched?
Oh, definitely least favorite. It had interesting enough elements to keep you watching, and it had the comic relief, and it had, suspense, but there's just a lot left to be desired of that whole, I was left wanting more development of the concepts that they were discussing, and I wish they put a little bit more into... a little bit more thought into the whole thing. And it was definitely a vanity project for Kirk's hubris.
Yeah.
William Shatner was like, this is my movie and it's about me.
That's what it was. It was basically all about him. And I don't know if this was like originally what the script was supposed to be, if Shatner took liberties with the actual script and maybe changed up certain things. I don't know. This is probably the worst. I think this is probably as bad as it gets when it comes to Star Trek, but it's not horrible.
It's definitely not horrible, so if this is as bad as it gets, then I guess we have more good ones.
I like
good ones to look forward
the
to.
next one's really good. The guy who directed the second movie, Wrath of Khan, the next one's called The Undiscovered Country. And it's basically the Klingons trying to have some kind of peace treaty with the Federation, and Kirk is in the middle of it. And it's kind of like political espionage, more of a thriller kind of, there's more to it. It's a better plot. There's more going on. I like that.
That's good.
And then after that is Generations, Star Trek Generations, and that's when we first get into the Star Trek The Next Generation cast with Jean-Luc Picard and Data and Riker and all of them. So that should be pretty fun to watch. And then we're going to watch First Contact. But it's up to you if you want to keep going after that. We can watch Star Trek Insurrection and Star Trek Nemesis. The completists are already out the window because Star Trek 4 is not going to be in the series.
Because it was deleted.
But whatever. Maybe we can do a video, talking about Star Trek 4 or something like that to fill the gap. But
I think so far, hopefully the people watching the channel and the people watching our reactions have enjoyed what we've done and my discovery of the whole series. Mm-hmm. It's definitely been a journey to watch it all and learn from it and be intrigued by it. So I like where the plot lines go, and I like the fandom behind it, so it definitely doesn't hurt to watch the films. That's what the whole point of a lot of this channel is to watch things I've never watched.
All right, well, with that being said, let's call it a wrap on Star Trek V, The Final Frontier.
Wrapped up for Star Trek V. Until next time, Mind Mazers, stay lost
live long
out there.
and prosper.
Live long.